All right, give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. All right, let's see, turn it on. Can you hear me better now? All right, well, this is the launch of the this fall 2022 prop challenge from Monster Tutorials. If you're new here, once in a while we do prop challenges, and the idea is just to get the community that we call the prop mob together and make something together. Each person makes a prop with some guidelines, and then we all compete for either for the honor of it or for prizes or whatever. This time there's going to be some prizes that have been donated by a couple of sponsors. So I'll go into that in a second. Let me see if I have anything. First and foremost, I want to thank every single one of you because we have crossed 100,000 subscribers. So thank you. This is all on you guys. I appreciate it. And so there's no better time than to do a challenge again. So this year, this season, or this challenge is going to be a pool noodle skeleton prop challenge. And the basic rule is you have to start with this. Okay. Now in the description of the video, I put the link to the video where I made this. There's also a link to a PDF that tells you the lengths of the ribs, the shoulders, everything. So everything is there, and we even have one of the people that are working with me, a partner with, and they are making some kits that you can buy if you want. If you don't want to cut any of these, or if you just cannot find any noodles, so that is also linked below. So for this challenge, the basic rule, like I said, we're going to do whatever we can with this. Corpse it, paint it, spray it, put 6 arms, 5 arms, and we're going to evaluate that. Now, the challenge starts on September 15th, and it goes for a whole month until October 15th. So you have more than a month to do this, so no need to panic. The video from a month ago was just to give you a heads up that this was coming. But now, game on, starting on, today's what, 12? Yeah, so in 3 days is game on. So start working on your props, and as I mentioned, join the Discord server. There's a link as well below in the description, so you can ask any questions, share tips, or just to have some shop talk about the challenge. And you can also reach me there really easy if you have a question directly for me. The challenge will go from the 15th to the 15th, okay, which means that you can enter your prop anytime between now and then. On the 15th of October, it will be closed, and I will start judging. So for the judging, there'll be about 5 or 6 celebrity judges, which I will post in the page below. In the page that is linked, the challenge page, which is also below, I will be adding people, the people that are going to be the judges of this challenge. Additionally, the prizes, if there's any more, I will let you know. But right now, this is sponsored by Gothic, which I will put a big picture on the page, which is the person that does my jewelry, my skull jewelry, and all the stuff that you see me wear. So they have offered to give some gift cards, which I will give you the details as soon as I get them. The supply chains have been disrupted, so there's been a little bit of miscommunication, but the prices will be here. So we're trying to get some demos so I can show you what the prices would look like if you order from their website. I'm going to add the link to the website below as well. And I'm going to try to do updates on the challenge until the challenge closes. So any news, I will add them there. I will add them to the Discord server, and usually to my Instagram, Facebook, or here on YouTube if possible. For the judges, we're going to have about 4 or 5 celebrity judges, or 6 maybe, which celebrity just means that they have a YouTube channel that makes Halloween spooky stuff, and they have volunteered to judge the stuff. And there will be 2 categories. So that is to help people to level the playing field, because there are some professionals here and there are some people brand new. We need to be able to cover all of them and be like even in the opportunity to compete. So one of them is going to be like the best overall. So whatever we think is the absolute best, regardless of the skill level. And the other one is going to be the most creative. And in most creative, we're not talking about skill, but you know, did you do something with 5 arms? Did you do like started with this and ended up with a spider person? Or 2 heads or whatever, you know. So it's up to you. Like the head is up to you, which makes it like almost infinite possibilities, right? That's one thing. So it's going to be those 2. And then also in the judging of those 2 categories is going to be about 80% what the judges say, and 20% is going to be, you know, people's choice. So when you go to the website and you see everybody's submission, there's a rating system from 1 to 10. And if you like one a lot, just put a 10. If you don't like one so much, then put a 1. And that will help us see what you guys think is the best. Okay. And that will go for the best in show, not for the most creative, because there's only one rating system. So we cannot tell if you gave it a 10 because it's creative or because it's the best. So there'll be that component so that you guys not only get to participate and enter your props, but you also get to decide, you know, who wins or what you think is really cool. You won't be able to vote for yourself. So leave your entry alone and just vote on everybody else's. It helps them. It helps bring the community together. And one other thing is you will have to go to the challenge page, which is in my website. And you have to upload 2 pictures. One of them, you have to show me your noodle skeleton before you start doing anything with it. And the next one is your finished prop. Okay, and that finished one, that's your money shot. The shot of this, just to make sure that you're using a new noodle and not that you bought a prop somewhere and said, hey, I'm entering this prop that I bought somewhere else or that I made 5 years ago. We want a new prop made just for this challenge and starting with the noodle skeleton. Okay, so the second picture is going to be the picture of your prop, and you can do up to 3 pictures. So if you think there's another picture that might help too, then you can add that 3rd picture. And you can only enter 1 prop per person. Okay, so enter your prop. Be creative. Good luck. Share with us. And right now, if you guys want, we can answer some questions. So let me know. I'm going to look at the chat here in a second to see if there's any questions that I can answer right now. And you guys can also ask any questions as well. I added the PDF with the measurements. I added the link to the challenge site. And let's see. And I added let me see, there you go. Turn that off so we don't get any feedback here. I'm going to see what the comments are. Oh, and I've seen a bunch of people posting in the different social media, in my Instagram and Discord, that they have already started with their skeleton. There are some very impressive ones. I didn't have time to put some of the pictures up here, but it's just to give you an idea what people are coming up with. But if you go to my Discord server and go to challenges, you'll see some people have been uploading stuff there. Okay. Now on the Instagram, it's kind of hard. What I do is if it's somebody I follow and I see the skeleton, I say, oh, cool, that looks awesome. But if you come to see my Instagram, you won't be able to see what they did. So I think Discord or the Facebook challenge group are your best bets for that community to see what everybody's doing, what they're working on, and so on. All right, let's see if there's any questions here. And the rules are just pretty basic, just standard rules. Like, if it's legal in your country, then you can enter. If you're of legal age to enter a contest wherever you live, then it's okay to enter. Family and friends of Monster Tutorials and me are not allowed to win, but we're allowed to enter just for, just to participate, because I have some good plans for this, and I don't want to miss that opportunity to make something and see how we measure up all together, right? So that's the other rule. If you're, my family, which there's not many people, just my son upstairs kind of watching, And then he's not eligible to win, but he can enter if he wants. And then we have Angel, which is helping me with the channel right now, and we're also building some props together. She can enter it, and she will enter it, but it's not just to win, but also just to showcase her skills. Sorry, that's my dog. And only causing trouble. Okay. Any questions? Let me read this right here. Can we submit a video? Officially for judging, no, but you can put a video in or a link to a video in the Discord server. And that would help the judges to go and look. Now, this is not going to affect whether you win or not, because if somebody does not make a video, it's not going to affect their chances, because that would not be cool. Okay? Let's see. Unhinged Productions, thank you. Oh, and like I said, there are some kits pre-cut. If you cannot find pool noodles, there's a link below where you can go and, buy a pre-cut kit that'll be shipped to your house. And since we have about a month for it, you have a little bit of time for it to arrive, okay? If you cannot find pool noodles, which is kind of hard, but if you don't want to spend the money, that's cool. Go to Home Depot, Lowe's, wherever, and use pipe insulation. This is pipe insulation. This is not a pool noodle. And there's another one over there that it is a pool noodle. More questions. Let's see. Start at the top. Have me over for dinner, thank you. I am hungry, actually. Let's see. All right. I love Halloween. All right. Cool. I don't see any questions. Anybody have any questions? Yeah, it looks like I was pretty clear, right? Can we submit a video? Everybody's just saying hi, which I'm guessing that that you guys understand 100%. Now, some people didn't use the measurements that I just put in the PDF, but that's fine, okay? Whatever you do it is fine. If you start with the pool noodle skeleton, the only reason I did the PDF is because during the video, the original video, I didn't have the exact measurements, and so people wanted the exact measurements. And I understand that the first time you want to do something, you want it to come correctly. So you want the right measurements, and from there you vary it depending on whether it's Jack Skellington with the extra long legs and extra long arms and super skinny, or something a little more like a Hulk, which is wider and shorter, right? So those measurements are there, but if you did your own measurements, that is cool too. What will the prices be if you win? I said what I mentioned was we have some jewelry gift certificates coming from the person that does my jewelry, which is gothic.com. It's GTHIC without an O. They'll be sending some gift certificates, which I don't know the amounts yet. Like I said, this supply chain issues kind of like slow things down. We also have a couple blank masks. I'm not sure it's going to be painted or not. We're going to have a couple blank masks from Twisted Wing Production, and which are really cool. You can decorate them yourself, and I am going to do a video of me decorating them. And if I can show you some of them. If you guys give me 30 seconds, I'll get them for you. All right, I don't know if it's going to be this exact models, but there's going to be some of these blank masks for you to paint yourself. They are latex from the Twisted Wing production studio. Okay, and there's about there's a bunch of models, but there's quite a few that you can decorate right? Or select, and you can buy them like already pre-made, but if you like to decorate it yourself, then there it is. And I will add that link below. Can we use any other materials besides pool noodles? Yes, and I encourage that. So you start with that, okay? You start with this, and from there, corpse it with toilet paper and glue. Do some liquid latex like we did on the pirate head, or you can do, it's up to you, creepy cloth and glue, paper mache. That thing will seem flimsy, but once you corpse it, especially like paper mache, will be solid, and that thing will not be flimsy. And then if you seal it, you'll be able to use it outdoors after you enter it in the challenge. And the reason I did the half is because half is easier to start. There's the part that looks most human. Legs and arms are just, you know, a couple lengths of PVC or pool noodle, but this is, I think, what is really cool, because you can take advantage of that shape and make the ribs look like somebody that is rotting, right? So like when I do mine, I'm not going to cover the ribs all the way. You'll be able to kind of see through, or make it like a really, really skinny, desiccated body, kind of like a mummified body where you can see the ribs, but then the skin goes in and back out around the ribs. A pirate skull video. Okay, the pirate skull video was already published, but it was not on YouTube because it was vertical, and that was my mistake, because I was just doing the pirate just to burn some time, and it turned out looking really cool, and I said I should have videoed this all the way, but it's on vertical video. You can see it on my Instagram, in my Instagram, what's it called, IGTV. And then it's also on the TikTok as a 10-minute video. Those don't do too well, but if you want to see how it was done with captions and everything, it's there. What other questions do we have? Yeah, you have to start with the pool noodles, and from there you can decorate it whichever way you want. I told you what the prices are. It's okay to make a lower, yes, of course you can do a lower part. You can do anything you want. I'm going to do a half, okay? And this can be coming out of the ground, like a zombie coming out of the ground, or it could be like on a stake, kind of like half a body or a scarecrow. All right. All right, does anybody have any more questions? And I will save this live, so if by any chance you miss it or know somebody that missed it, the link will be saved here, and I'll put the links in the Facebook page, Facebook group, Instagram, everywhere, okay? Linktree, so you can go check out this. And in the meantime, like I said, if you have any specific questions, just go to the Discord server, which is kind of like always live. And what I like about the Discord server is if I say, hey, there's a new challenge in Facebook, only about 10% of you will see it. So you will miss any news, any rules, any whatever. If you do it in YouTube, only a few people will be notified. Like I see not exactly how many people we have live right now, 64, but that's not, there's a ton of people, more than 64, interested in doing the challenge. So I know that not everybody's getting notified when I publish here. So Discord, everybody gets notified. If you say, hey, notify me, doesn't matter what happens in the Discord server, you'll be notified. And you can select which channel. It can be just a challenge channel, and you will be notified when anything related to the challenge gets posted. Or you can, for example, say, I want to be notified with the YouTube channel, because there's a YouTube channel, and every time I post something on YouTube, you'll get a notification on your Discord that that there's a new video. All right, let's see. All right, let's see. Thank you. Everything's been covered. For rusted, what? Sorry, I'm going blind. Cruel nail or cool null. Yes, we did 2 levels. One of them was 2 categories. Is the best in show, which is the best prop, and then the most creative. And that is just a way to separate skill from imagination. Okay. The most creative doesn't have, it's not going to be judged on execution, but more on the idea behind it. You know, wow, this is a great idea, you know. It doesn't matter how it's carried out. Whereas the best in show is just whatever I think is like, wow, that's awesome. Okay. Thank you for the support. The link to the pre-made kit, there's two of them. There's one in the description and there's one in the PDF, and I will add it also to the top comment of this live once we go off live. And the last one is hello from Australia. Hello, down under. All right, we're going to start counting down to see if anybody has any more questions or suggestions. I'll have my eyes on the chat right here. Hey, UK. All right, so going. You guys can stay chatting, but there's no more questions. So I'll see you guys soon. There's going to be another video dropped tomorrow at 10, which you will like, because it has to do with this challenge and will help you with this challenge. And then you will, on Thursday, there's going to be another video, which is pretty cool. Yeah, we're in like full gear, dropping 2 or 3 videos per week. So stay tuned. And we're also unveiling some new props that we've been making and that we might make available for people to buy. And there's going to be a specific video about that, including some of these masks and a bunch of other stuff. All right. Any questions? Put them in the comments below. I'm going to go through the comments again so that I can answer any questions. And if you missed it, like Jake says, you can rewatch it because this is going to be saved anyway here in the channel. All right, that's it. Good luck on the challenge. Let me know any questions. Go to the Discord. Share this with somebody because the more the merrier. It'll be cool if we got this challenge to be like the biggest prop challenge in the world. Although I haven't heard of that many prop challenges, so maybe we are already. Who knows? But we can get there too. Okay, so thanks for the 100,000 subscribers. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the patrons that helped me, you know, outfit the studio and the tools and the everything. Thank you for the donations here. Thank you for the rest of you for just watching and participating, engaging, and making the Prop Mob the awesome, awesome group that it is. And I'll see you on the next video, okay? All right. Cheers, Prop Mob. Wait, how do you turn this off? Okay, here it is.